Now then, Ponteporn fans, welcome to another edition of Ponteporn Investigates. Now, in tonight's episode, episode 6, what we're going to do, we're going to have a look at the BP oil spill. Okay, so what's this BP oil spill, and what's it all about? Well, fucking hell, folks, fucking hell. This oil spill, well, there's loads of shit floating about here, because, what is it? You know North Korea, them dodgy cunts who live next door to China, yep, them fuckers who live there. So, what they've gone and done is, they've got this boat in Cuba, right, and what they've done, they've set sail, and sailed into the sea a little bit, and then fucking launched this underwater submarine, and then aimed for egg, gone straight for it, and blew the fucker up. I mean, cheeky bastards, or what? Fuck, whoa, hang on a fucking minute, whoa. Fucking North Korea, they've all got bet 7-0 in World Cup. They can't even score a goal, never mind drive a fucking submarine, so it's obviously nothing to do with them, right? But all these conspiracy theorists, you know, they believe that's it, they get sucked into it and they believe all this North Korea submarine stuff, and then, rather ironically, they call other people sheep for not believing it. But lucky for us, Ponteporn Investigates, we're going to do a good thorough investigation, so let's go investigating. First up, just who the fuck are BP? Well, BP stands for British Petroleum. Come on, Britain, hey! Right, now, something about BP is they're a right dodgy fucking company, proper dodgy as fuck, like. But, you know, wherever war or oil's involved, BP's behind it because it's a multinational corporation taking over the world. Like they were behind the 1953 coup in Iran because Iran was going to nationalise oil, so they asked the CIA to come in and overthrow the government. They've had the fingers in Iraq's little pies for ages, you know, creating little wars, taking over all the Iraq oil fields, and I mean, they even had a hand in the ExxonMobil oil spill in 1989, but we'll cover all this in a future film, folks. We'll have a film of the history of BP, but tonight's episode, what we're going to do, we're going to just concentrate mainly on the Gulf of Mexico. Now, the BP oil spill, caused by this rig exploding, the Deepwater Horizon rig, it blew up and exploded on the 20th of April this year, but what we're going to do, folks, we're going to go a few weeks before, and we're going to have a look at the lead up to the events of what happened. Now, one of BP's partners in crime in all this is a company called Goldman Sachs. I mean, I could write a fucking book on these cunts. I mean, not only are they responsible for turning the world into giant fat bastards, right, but they're also responsible for the American mortgage collapse, they're responsible for making Greece bankrupt. I mean, their trophy cupboard is packed out. Now, these Goldman Sachs, they own more or less half of BP. Now, they know what BP is planning, so they don't want to lose shitloads of money on this when all the shares go down. So, in the weeks before, they sell 44% of the shares in BP. Now, this dude here is called Tony Haywood, right? Now, he's the chief chairman of the BP. Now, of course, he knows what's going on and he knows what's going to happen. So, in the weeks before, just as Goldman Sachs, he sells all his shares, 1.4 million to be precise, like, and he goes and buys himself this big fuck-off house, complete with a few solar panels, you know, make out he cares for the environment and all that, than us. Now, one of the main players who set all this up is a company called Halliburton. Now, this is run by a bloke, and it was set up by this bloke here, Dick Cheney. Now, he's a right dodgy bastard. If you don't know his record, it's about as long as my cock, folks. Fucking hell. Whew. Right, now, what he's gone and done is, of course, he knows right, it's all going to happen and there's going to be loads of fucking oil in the sea, right? So he goes and buys, a few weeks before, he goes and buys the world's biggest oil cleanup company. They're called Boots and Coots. Spent a fortune on it, right? And that's because, you know, there's going to be shitloads of oil in the sea and he's going to make a fortune with this company cleaning it all up. Now, Dick Cheney's other company, Halliburton, now they actually look after the drilling of the actual drill into the rock. Now, our rig works is, the pipe what goes into the rock, it has to be proper dead still, yeah? Straight as fuck, right? And they do this by, you know, cementing loads of things what prevent gas escaping. And, you know, the safety regulations say they have to be 21, but, you know, we're trying to cause a fucking oil spill here, so we're not going to listen to the safety things. So what Halliburton do, they put only six cement things, you know, just to ensure that it's going to leak out all over the place. They also overlooked a few different safety devices like the BOP on top, what, you know, secures that it don't leak. And when the workers see all this, you know, and they complain about it, they just don't listen to them. And because these guys, they want a fucking big ass fucking leak. And so on the 20th of April, everything goes to plan. the oil rig blows up, the oil leaks all over the place. Now, the media, they catch wind of this, but now we have to, you know, tell the media, which in turn will tell the world something's happening, right? So we play it down a little bit. BP, they play it down. No, what's happened? Just a little minor leak, not to worry about. Now, but in reality, you know, it's the biggest oil spill known to man. There's fucking shitloads of oil come out, but, you know, we don't want the people and the whole world to know that. So BP, you know, they come out with stupid announcements like, oh, it's alright, we're fixing the leak, folks. We're just going to put a big metal container over leak. Not to worry about, people. But of course, this is just to stall things because BP and all the other companies, they want this big fucking disaster to get even bigger. Because, folks, the bigger and the longer this oil's in the water, the more money these companies make, and that's what it's all about. It's all about making shitloads of fucking money. These guys, they want the biggest oil disaster ever. Now, let's be fucking frank here, right? If these people, you know, really actually wanted to clean the oil up, it can be done in 3 easy steps. Step 1, cap the hole. I know you've got a broken pipe and all that, but, you know, it's not exactly that hard, is it? Step 2, contain the spill with booms. This basically, you know, keeps the oil in a confined and manageable space, really. Now, step 3, and this is the most important step, is quickly and efficiently stop the oil from being sticky. Now, this is the crucial part. It's because oil's like a sticky, gooey goo sort of thing. Now, what you can do is you can drop polymers into the oil, and what that actually does, it turns the sticky oil into like a rubbery sort of material. What can easily be picked up. Okay, so let's just have a look at what BP have actually done following these 3 steps to, you know, clean the mess up. Okay, step 1, cap the hole. Well, you know, they talked about it. They even showed video cameras building this big metal container, but to be honest, folks, they haven't done fuck all. You know, they just plunked into sea and, you know, they say it didn't work. Step 2, contain the oil spill with booms. Well, this part they've actually done, folks. They've put shitloads of fucking booms all over the place, but who supplies the booms? Oh yeah, it's Dick Cheney and his Boots and Coots Brigade. Ka-ching! Now, step 3, and this is where it gets interesting, folks. Instead of dropping polymers into the water, you know, to make the oil into rubbery texture to make the cleanup easier, what BP and Boots and Coots are actually doing is they're dropping Corexit into the water. Now, Corexit, it's a lethal toxin. It's very, very dangerous substance, and they're spraying the fuck out of the water. What it doesn't actually turn the oil into rubbery textures. What it does, it just makes the oil sink a little bit, you know, so it makes the water look cleaner, but all the oil's still there. It's just a bit further down. Now, this Corexit is proper lethal, and you know, when hurricane season comes and, you know, it infects everything, oh, there's going to be fucking disasters, more disasters, right? Now, it comes from a company called Nalco. They're the guys who make it. Now, Nalco is owned by a company called the Blackstone Group, and guess who sits on the board of directors there? Yeah, no other than Jacob Rothschild, part of the Rothschild dynasty. I mean, all you Ponteporn fans, you know all about this family. You know, the part of the 13 bloodlines. Now, Rothschild, they're making a fucking fortune out of selling this Corexit, and that's what it's all about, folks. It's all about the corporations getting richer and the general people getting poorer. Don't forget, folks, you can check out all the other investigations by typing Ponteporn Investigates into YouTube. Check them out. Or, better still, we've got lots of investigations in the pipeline, so why not subscribe to the channel? But anyway, for now, over and out.